Hello everybody, this is Jack from tofluency.com, and in this video I'm going to talk about taking immersion courses, or what are also known as intensive courses, in an English speaking country. So I'm going to talk about the benefits of doing this, what to do if you want to actually do it, and then also thinking about how to incorporate this into a long-term English fluency plan. Firstly, I'm going to start with a story and talk about one of my old students that I used to teach online. Now, this student was an okay student. He didn't do much homework, but he showed up to most lessons. And he told me that he wanted to go to the US to study, to take one of these immersion courses for 2 weeks. So he did his research, he found a language school, he booked the flights. He had a friend who lived in the city he was going to, so he stayed with his friend, and he was all ready to go. So I talked to him after coming back from this experience, and he told me it wasn't worth it. Firstly, the language school he went to wasn't very good. They went through a grammar book, it wasn't very dynamic, and they didn't really do anything to help him with his English. It was all very basic and lots of theory. Now also, he stayed with his friend, and his friend spoke his native language. So he actually just spent all his time with people who spoke his native language. So he didn't get that practice that he needed. He didn't go out and explore and make friends and make the most of this experience. So all in all, it wasn't the best investment for him. Having said that, I've heard from other students who got a lot out of this experience. And I'm going to talk about what to do if you're considering going to an English speaking country to take one of these intensive courses for a week, 2 weeks, a month or longer. Firstly, know that going on one of these intensive courses isn't going to magically solve your problem. It isn't going to magically turn you into a fluent English speaker, because to get to that level is a long-term process. So if you are thinking about taking one of these courses, know that you need to get into the habit of using your English now, and that you need to continue doing this after taking this intensive course. So set your life up now so that you're using your English on a daily basis. Surround yourself in English and do all the things that I talk about to help you make progress on a consistent basis. Once you have that foundation, then the intensive course is going to help you. It's going to give you a boost. Secondly, do your research. Look at the language school and see if they're going to help you. You don't want to just go through a textbook, because you can do that anywhere. You want to be able to have an immersive experience. When you go to an English speaking country, you want to be surrounded by people who speak English and meet people on a spontaneous basis. You want to do activities in English and just to really make the most of the experience. So do your research into the language school and make sure that they're going to give you the best experience you can have. Thirdly, look at ways that you can immerse yourself into the city or the country where you're going. And the best way to do this is to stay with a local family. So again, look at the language school, see if they offer this option. If they don't, then look at services like Couchsurfing or Airbnb and try to find someone that you can spend time with. Make friends with people, make friends with the people that you are staying with, and so that you get this rich experience where you're using your English naturally. Finally, it's good to see if this investment is worth it. So look at the total price, see if it's in your budget, and think about what you're going to get out of this. Is this going to be a good investment for you? Is this really going to help you with your English? Because there are many ways that it can help. You know, it's not just about the English you're going to learn, it's about the experience. the holiday, the vacation that you're having. It's also about the motivation it's going to give you by helping you realize that you can use your English. So think about this in a more general sense and see if the money you're spending is going to be worth it. If you have taken one of these immersion courses, if you have spent some time in an English-speaking country to practice your English, then please share your experience with us. You can do that in the comment section below. And please let me know if you have any questions about this. So thank you for watching this video. If you have found it helpful, then please share it with your friends.